No one told me that being strong all the time could be stressing my body. No one told me that overgiving, overworking, people pleasing, suppressing how I felt, holding everything together for everyone else could influence my hormones. We talk about food, we talk about labs, we talk about surgery, but we rarely talk about the emotional patterns that live in our nervous system and how those patterns shape biology. Today, we're talking about the emotional triggers that can quietly feed fibroid growth and why healing has to include your nervous system. Greetings, I'm Phyllis Frimpong, fibroid and hormone health expert, holistic nurse, coach, and creator of the Unique Holistic Program. My team and I help women transform their internal health so they can naturally shrink fibroids, restore hormone balance, and heal womb conditions without relying on short-term solutions. Because healing isn't just physical, it's physiological and it's emotional. The pattern I didn't see. For years, I wore a strong like badge. I'm a strong woman. I could do it all. I pushed through exhaustion, really hustle mentality. I said yes when I meant to say no. I avoided difficult conversations. I internalized stress instead of expressing it. And that greatly impacted my journey of healing, especially when it came to the fibroid growth. I told myself I was handling it, but my body was not. My body was like, nah, girl, we ain't handling nothing. We're overloaded. What I didn't understand at the time was that unprocessed emotion does not disappear. It gets stored in the nervous system. When you constantly override your own needs, your body interprets that as stress. And chronic stress is not just mental, it's biological, it's chemical, it's physical. The biology of emotional stress. When emotional stress becomes chronic, the body activates the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, also known as the HPA axis. That increases cortisol production. Cortisol is not the enemy, it's protective. But when the cortisol remains elevated long term, progesterone production decreases, blood sugar regulation shifts, inflammatory signaling increases, sleep quality declines, detox pathways become less efficient. And progesterone matters. Progesterone helps counterbalance estrogen. When progesterone drops, estrogen has less opposition, and fibroids are estrogen sensitive growths. So, chronic emotional stress can contribute to estrogen dominance, increased inflammatory cytokines, altered immune signaling, tissue proliferation signals, not because you're too emotional, but because the nervous system is dysregulated. Stress that lives in the body changes biology. The strong woman pattern. There is a pattern I see repeatedly in women with fibroids. High achievers, caregivers, women who suppress anger, women who rarely rest, women who feel responsible for everyone. That really hits the most for me. I'm the oldest of two, and I remember changing diapers at 7 years old because my parents were working like 80 hours a week. And when you're constantly in hypervigilance, your body stays in sympathetic dominance. Fight or flight, reproductive healing happens best in parasympathetic states. Rest and repair. So if your nervous system never feels safe, your hormones rarely feel stable. And this is not about blame, it's about awareness. Emotional regrounding. Healing must include nervous system regulation, not just your diet, supplements, lab work, but also breath work to lower cortisol, journaling to process emotion, somatic awareness, boundary setting. Like establish those boundaries, especially when it comes to your family members, your relationships, slowing down, restoring safety in the body. When you regulate the nervous system, cortisol stabilizes, progesterone resilience improves, inflammatory load decreases, hormone signaling becomes clearer. Healing is not just nutritional, it is neurological. And when your body feels safe, it shifts. Reframing the narrative. I need you to hear this clearly, sister. Fibroids are not punishment. Your body's not betraying you. It may be responding to years of silent stress. And sometimes healing is less about doing more and more about unlearning the pattern of constant survival. You deserve regulation. You deserve rest. You deserve not to carry everything alone. If this resonated with you, subscribe and turn on your notifications, because next week, I'm walking you step by step through how to read your hormone labs and understand what they're actually telling you, because data matters, but so does your nervous system safety. And true healing integrates both. Your body's not the enemy, sis. It is communicating with you. And when you listen differently, everything changes.